Hello, hello. Hi, welcome to Yoga Stretch. Happy Thursday. I'm so excited to have you join me for a yoga stretch. I just thought, you know what? It's been a week, hasn't it? Right? It's been a week, and wouldn't it be really nice to have a really good stretch? And it's cold outside if you live here in northeastern Ontario. And I stretch pretty much every night, and I love a good stretch. So I thought I would share that with you tonight. So you will need a couple blocks if you have them, a blanket or a bolster. If you don't have blocks, cushions are good. Okay. And if you don't like to be on your knees, you can sit in a chair for the first part. All right. So I'm really excited to get started. Got about a 15-minute practice or more ahead of us. And so let's just get stretched out for the end of the day. And I'm just really happy to share this with you this evening. So I hope you enjoy your class and your stretch. All right, can we come on to all fours? So wrist, elbow, shoulder all in one line and knees directly under the hips. And I just want you to lightly close your eyes here and bring your attention to your breath. And I can't see the comments because I am on Zoom. I can't use Facebook Live. It doesn't work well for me. It always goes in and out. So I will check the comments after, but please do leave some if that's what feels good for you. All right, reaching long now through the crown of the head and then reaching back through the sits bones at the bottom of the pelvis. Let's come into a cat-cow. So pubic bone to belly button. And I really want you to think about flexing the spine up towards the ceiling, one vertebrae at a time. Chin tucks into the chest. And then slowly going the other way now into cow pose. Let your belly button sink towards the mat. Lift up through the crown of the head and up into cat pose. Connect into your breath and move with your breath. Coming into cow pose. If it doesn't feel good to lift your head, just continue to look down and up into cat pose and just move it back a little bit. Stretch it side to side, and then coming into cow pose, collarbone widens, belly sinks, chin lifts. Let's do one more of those. Into a cat pose and cow pose. Doesn't that feel great? And then coming into a flat back. Walk your hands forward now and just start to circle out your spine. And just close your eyes and let your body do what it wants to do. Think about some nice big circles. Move with your breath. Feel your sideways stretch, your low back. Doesn't that feel great? One more. And then going the other way, just letting your body do what it wants to do. Your body knows what it needs. Stay with your breath, really connect into your body. And last two, and the shape might have changed here. And that's good. Just listen to what your body wants. Let it take the shape it needs to. And coming back onto all fours, two more cat-cows here. And up. Nice. And then coming back to center. Can we walk one foot forward now and keep one foot back? And you could be using your blocks here. One on either side if you have them. Your hands could come to your thighs. You could be standing in warrior Okay. If you find that being on your knees is challenging for you, just doesn't feel good, press down through the shin and the baby toe side of the foot. And then bringing the hands to your blocks, to the floor, to your thigh. Reach up through the crown of your head. Just feel stretch in the back hip. Your arms are strong here, so try not to let yourself fold, but keep your arms nice and strong. Just connect into your breath. Feel the stretch and the lengthening in the front of the hip and the thigh. Let's do 2 more breaths here. Stay strong through the arms. Reach up through the crown of the head. And last breath, bring it up a little bit now. Take one block out of the way. Bring the other hand to the inside or to the floor. And reach the other arm either across the back or lifting it up here. You can look at the foot on the floor or the hand in the air, twisting through the spine, feeling the stretch in the back of the hip. You got a really nice anchor here through that front leg. And one more breath. And take it down. Put both hands onto the floor or your blocks and step your back foot up to meet your front. And just a really nice forward fold here. Just wiggle a little bit. Let the arms hang. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Bring it up and back. Taking it back down again. Find your blocks. Step your other foot back. Anchor your shin. Put a blanket underneath your knee if you need it. Come into standing warrior if that's what you need. Feel the stretch happening in the front of the thigh. Hands could be on your thigh, your blocks, the floor. Keep your arms nice and strong here. Reach up through the crown of the head. Stay with your breath. The hips get so tight, and at the end of the day, it's nice to spend that time stretching out through the hips, especially if you sit at a desk, drive a lot. Last 2 breaths here. And coming into a reverse half moon. You can use your block or not. And just keep this other foot nice and anchored. Other hand can come across the back as you open that top shoulder up towards the ceiling or lift through the arm. Arms are strong here. One more breath. Unwind here. Both hands come down. Either reach it back into child's pose or reach it up into down dog. If you're coming into down dog, draw the belly, reach through the sits bones. And just walk the dog here for those of you that feels good. If you don't like down dog, you're in child's pose. Let's do 2 more breaths here. And then coming down onto the knees and walking yourself through onto your mat. Coming onto your chest, bring your hands forward now. And we want to come into Sphinx pose here. So the arms railroad track right in front of the shoulders. And as we exhale, we're going to peel the spine, reach long through the legs. And for those of you that Cobra feels good for, bring yourself up into Cobra. Reach long through the legs. Turn the head one way and then the other in one way and then the other. And then slowly bring yourself down. Now cross your arms, one hand on each shoulder. Take your forehead down onto your arms, an alligator. Take your feet mat width and turn your toes away if it feels good for you. If not, keep them parallel. And just let yourself rest here in the alligator pose. You know, it's a great decompression of the spine at the end of the day. Gravity's in a different position. And as you exhale, just let your body sink and grow heavy onto the mat. Let's do 2 more breaths there. And last breath, and then slowly bring it back. Again, come into child's pose, reach the arms forward, let the armpits sink, or bring yourself up into down dog. Whatever feels good for you here, collarbone nice and wide. Walk the dog if you're in down dog. And let's do a couple more. And then slowly, if you're in child's pose, down dog, bring your knees down, reach it back into child's pose. Last breath in child's pose and bring yourself through to seated. Let's take the legs wide in a wide leg stance. Now, if you come into wide leg stance and you kind of feel like you're doing this, trying to hold yourself up, put yourself up on a bolster, your blanket, blocks. Okay, and just sit yourself up a little bit more. It'll feel way better on your hips and your back. All right, let your heels grow nice and heavy. I love the flow of this stretch. So just reach and lengthen up through the crown of the head. And then just reach both hands one way. Over one leg, exhale. One more breath here. And take the opposite hand, bring it up and over. Let the other hand come around. Sink over that leg, breathing here. Think of your breath being wide and deep. And one more breath here. And then slowly bring the arm up, reach it over, take it up, reach it over, take it up. Just really feeling that nice stretch in through your sideways, over, and last one. Bring it up. Slowly bring yourself into a seated twist. You could have your leg here or around. Grow nice and tall, reach out with the arm, bring it around. Take the other hand behind like it's a kickstand. Grow tall here. And you can look forward and look to the side. Stay with your breath. Bring your breath into your belly. Feel your back shoulder reach towards the wall behind you. Stay with your breath. Keep your mind with your breath. And one more breath here. Slowly unwind, switching sides. Coming here, coming across, reaching tall, taking that arm around. And that back arm is the kickstand. Just stay with your breath here. Keep your mind connected into your breath. Let's do 2 more. And then slowly unwind here. Let's bring the feet And slowly take it down now onto your back. You could put a pillow under your head, your block, your bolster, whatever feels good for you. Just take your arms out to the sides and let your knees go one way and then the other. One way and then the other. And then just let them drop to one side. So your feet, your ankles and knees could be together. If you have a knee or a low back issue, your feet could be mat width apart. Let's work with what's feeling good for you. Let your breath flow here. A nice ha on your exhale. 2 more. Nice deep breath in. One more ha breath. Slowly bring it up and go the other way. Inhale. And one more breath. And slowly bring it back to center. Now lengthen your legs long. Bring your arms down to your sides. Wrap yourself in a blanket, whatever you need to make yourself comfortable. And just let yourself sink and relax in Savasana. Feel the weight of the bones on the mats. Soften muscles of your face. Just relax and let go. If you need to do some more ha breath there, go ahead. And allow your awareness to just sink into the back of your shoulders and your arms. Letting them grow heavy on the mats. Soften through the belly. Relax the legs. The feet, relax. Your life is a sacred journey. It's about change, growth, discovery, movement, transformation, continuously expanding your vision of what is possible. Stretching your soul, learning to see clearly and deeply, listening to your intuition, taking courageous challenges at every step along the way. You are on the path, exactly where you are meant to be right now. And from here, you can only go forward, shaping your life story into a magnificent tale of triumph, of healing, of courage, of beauty, of wisdom, of power, of dignity, and of love. Slowly make circles with your wrists and your ankles and relax. Gently bend your knees, draw your knees into your chest for some low back circles. And then slowly roll it over onto whatever side feels good for you. And slowly start to bring yourself up into a seated position. Root down through your pelvis and reach up through the crown of your head. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a nice deep breath in. Nice, long, slow exhale. Being grateful to yourself for taking the time to practice positive self-care to nurture and nourish your mind, your body, and your spirit. And honoring that place in you and that place in me where we are one. Namaste. I want to thank you so much for joining me for Yoga Stretch. I'll jump on to see the comments in a moment. Thank you so much. I posted another live up on the page today talking about stepping into the healthiest version of yourself in 2022. And I also share and chat about my 6-month program, which is just a transformational program. So if you have some time to watch that video, I'm sure you will enjoy it. And if it speaks to you, I would love to chat. I wish you a wonderful evening, a beautiful weekend, and life is what we make of it. And there's always opportunity, even in the challenges. Sometimes we just got to look a little harder for it. So I hope you enjoyed the stretch, stretched out your muscles, helped you relax and let go of stress. It's been a week, right? It really has. And we just need to take that time to connect to ourselves. Namaste. Lots of love to you, and I will see you soon.